Russia was shelling infrastructure and residential areas in Ukrainian cities for the second evening in a row. The air raid alarm was heard in all regions, which was followed by attacks on the Dnipropetrovsk, Cherkasy, Kirovohrad, Kyiv and Odesa regions. The occupiers are trying to damage important logistical centers to make it difficult to deliver Western weaponry to the east of Ukraine. The railroad bridge over the river and residential buildings were damaged in Dnipro. Constant enemy missile attacks were reported by President Volodymyr Zelenskyy in his address to the people of Denmark on the occasion of the Liberation Day of the country from the Nazi invaders.
1,993 missiles are now. Just imagine how many lives they have taken. Most of them hit non-military targets. Then, on March 29, I told you that the Russian occupiers had destroyed 773 educational facilities in our country. As of today, there are already twice as many, 1,584. These are kindergartens, schools and universities. This is what the Russian army is fighting against in Ukraine.
The situation in Mariupol remains very difficult. According to Petro Andrushenko, advisor to the city mayor, the occupiers are forcing residents to remove rubble from the central streets in exchange for food in order to hold a procession there on May 9th. The invaders also continue their massive assault on Azovstal. A number of occupiers managed to break into the territory of the plant.
Вже другий день, як противник прорвався на територію заводу.
It is the second day since the adversary broke into the premises of the plant. There is heavy, bloody battle going on. I'm proud of my soldiers who are making superhuman efforts to contain the enemy's onslaught. I thank the whole world for the tremendous support of the Mariupol garrison. Our soldiers deserve it. The situation is extremely difficult. However, we continue to fulfill the order in spite of everything. We hold the line.
344 people were evacuated from Mariupol and a number of cities in the Donetsk region over the past day. People were evacuated to Zaporizhia and are already being treated.
As more than 150 people whom we managed to take out of Azovstal, they all received the necessary help. All of them will receive the most caring treatment from our state.
Also, the day before, the Sumy region was shelled with mortars from the Russian side. Some 4 dozen hits were counted by local authorities. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian servicemen pushed back the occupiers from the village of Staryi Saltiv in the Kharkiv region, who had been shelling the city of Kharkiv with artillery and multiple rocket launchers. The occupied troops have already been pushed back from Kharkiv by 40 kilometers. Attempts to advance along the Izum direction were unsuccessful.
Today, the actions of Ukrainian soldiers in the east are an example of exceptional courage and heroism, and I have no doubt that the Russian Federation will not be able to achieve its strategic goals. And this applies not only the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, or the south of the country, but the Ukraine in general. We will fight because the enemy understands only force.
The Ukrainian armed forces repulsed 11 enemy attacks and destroyed 2 Su-30 aircraft, 2 Orlan-10 unmanned area vehicles and 3 cruise missiles over the past day. Reported by Marina Stepanenko, Danilo Kobza, UATV News.